Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Capricorn March 2023 weekly Tarot Bite reading. This is I Am Illuminated Tarot, a place for you to better connect with and illuminate your own personal spiritual importance. So hi, everyone, and welcome. This reading is a mini reading. It's meant to just take a look at the energies for the week ahead, to give you a theme to focus on, as well as bringing your attention to a doorway that wants to open up, that is going to allow you, as if you decide to walk through that doorway, to keep you on the path to spiritual growth and awareness and illumination of your own spiritual importance, which is why we're here. What is our purpose? What is our meaning that we need to fill for the collective experience? So we're going to jump right in. We have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery with number 8. I love the number 8 because it does draw attention to physical abundance, but it also draws attention to confidence in the self, empowered leadership. And I like that the number 8, when we notice, it looks very similar to the infinity symbol. So there's always something that kind of comes in here around something that has always been, something that is, when we think of life as a mystery, it's almost like us trying to gather that realization, or trying to somehow wrap our mind around the realization that something has always been. And that's a very difficult thing for us in the human experience to understand. So there is a little bit of that coming through here, that there might be this week possibly something that is revealed to you that has been maybe long kind of been held back as a mystery to you. It might be that this week is going to be a week that's calling for you simply to have faith, to understand that Spirit, God, the universe works in mysterious ways, that there's always going to be something beyond our comprehension, and that is what we should kind of push ourselves to really get into, that frame of mind, that suspended state of awe and wonder as to what is going to happen for us in a positive way. Okay, so now I'm going to read the excerpt that comes with the book so we can get a more expanded message from the card, and then we'll pull the additional cards for the spread. So it says, Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. Oracle message. The Bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously, and when Bobcat Spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you. Oh, hold on just a moment, guys. Sorry, I have my phone up so that I can see my daughter as she is napping, but I don't want that to fall into the picture here. So it says, ask you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept that secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. And this is interesting because, again, that element that came through a little bit intuitively about this might be that week to really just kind of slip into wearing the cloak of faith as you move forward. You know, we all want to have at times that certainty of, if I invest in this, this will be my return on that investment. If I make this change in my career path, I will be successful. If I do X, Y, and Z, that this is for certain the result that I'm going to get. And as we all know, as we go further on into our life experience, we understand that even as much as we try to control our experience and control the outcome of where we choose to take action and what comes from that, the reality of it is the main constant in life is change, and that pretty much everything outside of us, outside of our ability to choose how we react, is outside of our control. But I do like that it really focused specifically on bringing you to that place of what they called soft focus. And when we think about it, it made me think actually of those when we were kids, or for those of you who are in age alignment with myself, which is early 40s or younger, you might have seen these kind of interesting puzzles when we were younger, where you would look at a page and it looked like it was just these kind of like black and white lines, but yet when you kind of crossed your eyes and went to that soft focus, suddenly a whole image appeared, a 3D image. And I used to love those as a kid because it was just so wild to see that something like that could be hidden, and it's just by us changing our focus that suddenly we see that. So there is something here around possibly this week being able to kind of slip again into that place of faith, of understanding that Spirit is kind of working behind the scenes for you, but that there might be this moment, if you can really trust in your intuition and again in your heart space, as it's stated in the little description there, that you might actually see something through the lens of love that brings a clarity in an aspect of your life that that's maybe caused some anxiety or has caused some worry. And it might be that moment of realizing, you know what? I see the bigger picture. I see what's in between the lines, and this is what's going to allow you to keep that faith as you move forward and want to take action that is in alignment with the support of your own spiritual importance. So I'm going to pull a regular tarot card now. And this is going to be the doorway that's opening. This is going to be where Spirit would like you to kind of focus your internal spiritual gaze in this direction around the themes of this card, so that you can really be able to, with faith, walk through this doorway this week. So let's go ahead and see, what does Capricorn need to know about where this doorway is opening? 9 of Cups. What are you grateful for, Capricorn? The 9 of Cups really speaks to sitting in that place where we have a lot to be grateful for on an emotional level in our life. It also can speak to, there is one missing cup that takes us from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, which is our ultimate heart's fulfillment. It's the happy family card. It's getting to touch a little piece of your vision of heaven on earth. But to me, intuitively, this is speaking to gratitude. What do you have that fills you up on an emotional level that you can kind of take a step back and through the lens, that soft lens of, I have so much to be grateful for that my heart is almost bursting open. What comes through this week? What is that image that kind of rises up? And in that image, where is the one missing piece? Where is it that you are holding yourself back from fully enjoying what you have to be grateful for? Sometimes we can get into that place where we have a lot, we know we have a lot, but we're so focused in one aspect of our experience that we are not actually enjoying or participating in what we have to be grateful for. This can be like where we have a lot of abundance on the family side of things, and yet we are so focused on money and work or whatever, that is in alignment with that we forget to spend that time with our family that we have in abundance, or to enjoy the home that we finally were able to put the money towards, or fill in the blank. It could be the opposite too. It can be maybe where you have a lot to be grateful for in abundance. Let's say in the physical world, you have a sizable savings account, you have a roof over your head, you have all of these other things that allow you to be very abundant in the physical. And yet, because you're so focused in some other aspect of your life, or maybe you feel like there's that missing piece, that you're not having that beautiful kind of expanded view of, oh my gosh, look at all the abundance I have. That's what the 8 speaks to, abundance. And when we think about life as a mystery, sometimes we can miss just how abundant we are. And I do feel like this week, in being able to really review all that you have in your experience and all that you have to be grateful for, there's going to be something that comes through that says, like, here's the doorway. Here's that other cup. When you're thinking about what would bring my experience to be that heaven on earth experience, it's like, here it is. It's the cup that's probably already in your hand that needs to come in and join the party, that needs to join the gratitude party over here. So I'm going to pull a Power of Surrender card now, and this is for the concept of courage. So this is, we're working with the concepts of curiosity, courage, and contemplation. Curiosity is where we are opening ourselves up to be curious as to a way that Spirit is opening for us to grow on a spiritual level. We're also using courage now to see where Spirit would like to give us a piece of advice so that we can have the courage to walk through that doorway, so we can have the courage to really see for ourselves, or to see for yourself, Capricorn, where is this mysterious part of your experience that's waiting to be realized? Okay, let's see here. What does Capricorn need to know about the concept of courage? Where do they need to be courageous this week? Let's see. Ooh, I love this. So there's a lot of this intuitive intuition, getting into the heart space coming through. You know, that was actually stated in the description for the Bobcat Spirit card. So it says, surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. We can get disconnected from our intuition very easily in our busy day-to-day lives. Or we can second guess ourselves, where we sit there and we're like, oh, I feel like I should do that. And then we go and we're, oh no, and maybe I need to second guess myself. I need to check that again. Or I need to, this is even can be like when you're driving in your car and you're like, oh, I think the exit's the next one. And then you're like, oh, wait, no, hold on. I think it's 2 more down. And then you drive by the exit and realize, oh, that was my exit. I should have just trusted myself. But this happens a lot, where there's that feeling, that intuitive knowing of this is that mysterious part that's calling to me, that's trying to be seen. This is that missing piece. This is the expanded version of my life, of all that I have to be grateful for. But there may be an intuitive part that's calling to you that's actually going to be bringing you closer to a level of abundance that I think maybe you felt is outside of your reach, a level of abundance that is actually going to be more fulfilling for you. That's what I'm feeling here, that when you get into the state of gratitude for what you have, and then you get into that place of kind of like looking for the signs, looking for that vision to come through of what's that one missing piece to get to the 10 of Cups. Feel through your intuition what that is, because you might be looking for abundance in the wrong place. This can be like where we're looking for abundance in money, that certainty that we're going to have this amount of income coming in. And yet in reality, the abundance wants to come through in the love from your family and the time that you get to enjoy with them. Or it can be the reverse, that maybe there is a level of abundance on the physical that wants to come in that might lead you in a different direction from where you're focused currently, maybe on a career path or in a way that you're investing, and there might be another more, again, intuitive way to you that is going to bring in a level of abundance that's going to fill that gap between the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Okay, and now we're going to pull a final card here for the concept of contemplation. So we're going to see a message here that Spirit would like you to build in as a meditative point for the week. Oh, I love it. It says, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? And this might mean, it's interesting. I almost feel like this message came through very similarly either last week or in the Illumination reading for you, Capricorn, where you're kind of being asked to take the reins a little bit, to kind of hold true to maybe a vision for yourself, a vision for your life experience that you really want to experience at this point in your life, not what you wanted to maybe years ago. We all go through different cycles and different phases, but what do you want to experience now? What is your heaven on earth now? What are you grateful for now? And using your intuition to realize that there might be a decision this week that needs to be made that is going to help, that is based on your intuition, on your intuitive knowing, on what you need, where you need to go. What is that direction? Where is that doorway to abundance that is opening up? And where can you make that decision to step up into that place of responsibility to say, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to start to take the steps towards bringing this in for myself. It's a very empowering week. I could definitely say that. It's one that Spirit is asking you to kind of walk through on faith, but yet it's going to lead you to a possible 10 of Cups situation, which is kind of your ultimate heart's fulfillment currently. So keep that in mind, where if there's something that comes up where you're like, I feel like this is what I should do, trust that, because it's going to bring the much larger vision of abundance for yourself into view as to what it can really manifest into for yourself. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead, and I will be releasing the April illumination readings next week. So if you're interested in that, it's a much more expanded reading. It's about 30 to 40 minutes in length, and we really dive into the clarifiers and get some great messages for the month ahead. All right, I hope you all again have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye, Capricorn.